Hello everyone and welcome to Business 101. Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of not getting any bitches? Are you tired of not driving a Bugatti down the street? Well, fear no more, because today I will be teaching you how to start and grow a successful business by taking a dive into the movie. So let's get started. In the city of Los Angeles, we meet this strange character named Lou. He's cutting a fence to sell that shit later, but the security guard pulls up on him and asks him what the fuck he's doing. Lou tries playing stupid by saying he didn't see any goddamn signs saying he can't be in there.
They're everywhere.
So the security guard starts being a dick because he's doing his job, and he tells Lou, "Hey, let me see some ID." So Lou gives the guy his ID, and as soon as he lets his guard down, he goes in for the fucking takedown and puts him to sleep. And to add more to the disrespect, he also stole his fucking watch. After that devious slick, he goes to sell the fence he acquired to this man. He tries getting a job from this man, and he's really trying to sell himself here, but this guy isn't stupid.
I'm not hiring a fucking thief.
Later on the freeway, he comes across a terrible accident. Some douchebag decided to park their car right smack on the side of the highway. Then a couple of douchebags pull up and capture all that shit in 4K. And while these piggies are doing their best to not turn into bacon, these fuckheads are all up in their faces recording that life or death situation, not giving a fuck. Lou asks the dude what the fuck that was all about, and he tells them that they get paid to sell that footage to news stations. Lou asks him if they're hiring, and he's like, fuck no. Then later we see him chilling at the beach, and this dude pulls up on his bike, locks that shit up, and walks away. Then Lou puts his hair into sports mode because he has to do a magic trick where he makes his bike disappear into this pawn shop. Alright bro, what you want? We need a camcorder and a police scanner. ASAP.
See, that wasn't so hard.
He eventually hears something on the scanner and rushes to the scene and nearly kills all these fucking guys. They all look at him like, "Hey yo man, what the fuck?" This cop isn't having any of it, and he tells him to fuck off. So he does. Eventually he pulls up to some sort of accident, and he knows that this is the good stuff. So he gets all close and personal to this dude that's on the verge of death and gets the money shot. But this asshole piggy tells him to fuck off too. He shows up to some news station, and this cougar lady asks him,
"What do you have?"
A man was shot several times, in fact. He was shot during a carjacking.
She tells him they're already getting that footage from someone else, so Lou counters that shit.
I was much closer to what happened.
Okay, let's see it.
See, that wasn't so hard.
So this cougar lady wants to put that footage on the morning news, but this pussy right here doesn't want it on the morning news because
people are eating breakfast.
Which is a pretty stupid reason. That would only make my weenies with ketchup look much more appealing and appetizing. She asks Lou how much for the video. He wants 1K, but she's all like, "For this shitty ass quality? Fuck no, you only get 250. Lou's next step to becoming the best of the best in the industry is to hire an employee. So we meet this chill ass dude named Rick. He tells him a little white lie saying he runs a
successful TV news business.
Because if you believe your own lie enough, then it's true.
Congratulations, you're hired.
So Rick is getting all excited and asks Lou how much it pays. It's an internship. So now he's all bummed out.
Money.
So Lou has a change of heart, and he's like, "Fine, I can give you $30 a night, broke bitch." What a lucky guy. He could buy so many Happy Meals with that type of money. Later that day, Lou and his intern are chilling waiting for something juicy to happen. And after a while of waiting, Lou hears some shit on the scanner, so you know our boy has to put his hair into sports mode again. Lou is driving all fast and furious, yelling at the new hire where the fuck to turn and where the fuck to go, because he's a GPS guy. But this motherfucker fucked up on giving directions. Like, you fucking kidding me? First day on the job and you're already fucking up this bad. Lou is rightfully disappointed with this goddamn new hire.
I couldn't see the screen, you were driving so fast.
You smell that? It smells like bullshit to me.
Rick, they've done studies. These experts have identified communication as the #1 single key to success.
Come on, Richard.
Fucking wake up!
Another skill to master and get familiar with is communication. I mean, how else are you gonna yell at your dispensable employees to get their shit together? Moments later, they pull up to this crime scene where there was a shooting going on, so he walks inside the house, basically breaking and entering, but not really because the door was wide open, so that makes it okay. I mean, cops do it all the time, so. Then he begins playing around with the crime scene, totally not doing anything illegal here, and it pays off pretty well because this cougar lady is just dripping all over this footage.
Rachel.
This homie is asking way too many questions like, "Hey, how did you get inside the house?" Like, shut the fuck up, man. That's not important.
You have to have a business plan before starting a business.
You want to sell drugs? Sure, go ahead. Be my guest. But first, you gotta come up with a business plan. Lou recording this person sleeping under a car. Oh shit, he's fucking crippled. Lou breaking more speeding laws. Rick giving shitty callouts. Toddler stab. What the fuck did the toddler do? Epic taco break. Lou not getting there in time. Rick being his stupid dumbass.
I'm very pleased with how you progressed.
You want to keep your employees around? You gotta acknowledge their hard work.
However, you just spilled gasoline on my car.
Fail it like that again, I will terminate you immediately, I promise you. And they're fuck ups. Come on, Rick. Get your shit together. Later, Lou pulls up to this car accident, and this man who is probably traumatized out of his mind, he's on the phone with 911.
Will you get the camera in my face?
Jeez. One traumatic event and he's already acting like the world revolves around him. God damn. Lou starts filming this accident, but he's like, nah. I gotta get the money shot. He runs over to move the dead body to get that perfect money shot. This is breaking so many laws, but it's not a crime if you don't get caught. Later, our boy Jake is asking this lady out on a date. How you doing, shawty? Trying to go get some tacos?
Thanks, but I'm busy.
Don't lie to me, woman.
I don't date people I work with. And I'm twice your age.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Moments later, this motherfucker is offering Lou a position to work for him, but Lou isn't interested in the shitty offer because he likes working for himself. But this guy is like a drunk dude trying to get at a girl. He's being too persistent and won't take no for an answer.
I don't even understand the offer. If you did, you'd be fucking sucking my dick.
If someone can't take no for an answer, just say this exact same thing to help their little tiny brain understand.
I feel like grabbing you by your ears right now and screaming in your face, I'm not fucking interested.
Sometime later, Lou takes his cougar out on a date. Lou knows his video footage is the shit because he single-handedly raised up their TV ratings, so he knows this gives him a good amount of leverage over her because without him, her ass is gonna lose her job for sure. So he's negotiating with her by low-key threatening to take his business elsewhere if she's not down to fuck. The power of negotiation wins again because I'm pretty sure Lou clapped some cheeks that night. However, you know who the fuck sucks at negotiating? Rick. He's complaining that he's not getting paid enough money and wants to get a raise because he's tired of sleeping in a garage, so he's pretty down bad. But Lou doesn't give a fuck about his problems. Lou pulls up to this fucked up plane crash and this guy starts bragging that he got exclusive footage. No compassion for the victims or anything because fuck them. They're nothing but profit to these guys.
Welcome to the future, brah.
So Lou having an unsuccessful night, all he brings to this cougar lady is footage of a crash and a stabbing in
Coronavirus!
But cougar lady is all like,
I don't give a goddamn about fucking Corona.
she gets all pissy face with Lou because her job is on the line and she wants what Lou fucking promised her.
me.
So he goes home and for the first time we see him lose his shit. However, Vengeance has a plan to deal with the competition. They pull up to this accident and to Rick's surprise, it's the competition. That's right. The next step is to take out the competition. There is no one to compete with if there's no competition. Rick on the other hand finds this very disturbing because he's a fucking pussy.
Hey, don't film that, man. He's one of us.
Not anymore, Rick. He's a sale. You gotta get the bag first. Lou's getting the perfect money shot of this loser, and the look in his eyes say it all. He knows Lou had something to do with this accident. So after the competition was taken care of, our boys hear a home invasion on the police scanner. Once they pull up, Lou approaches the mansion, but is instantly greeted with the sound of gunshots. He pulls out his fucking camera faster than your Outlast character and starts recording. Two vatos locos come out of the mansion, so Lou finds some cover in this bush, and he gets a nice clear shot of their faces so he knows how they look like. Those aces get the fuck out of there. Inside, this lady is dead on the bed, this other lady is dead on the couch, and then this dude is chilling on the floor. So once he gets amazing footage, he gets the fuck out of there and Rick is standing outside being a pussy.
What happened in there? You should have walked in and looked, Rick. That's what I'm paying you to do. You need to show initiative.
Exactly. Don't be like fucking Rick over here being afraid of a couple gunshots. Anyway, they get the fuck out of there. Lou pulls over aside so he can cut some footage out of the video he just recorded. Lou brings the footage to Cougar Lady and they are the only weirdos not disturbed by this at all. Everyone else is like, yo, this some fucked up shit. He's asking for 100k for the footage. Nah, fuck that. So eventually Lou settles for 15k, nothing less, nothing more. But she doesn't want to give him that amount of money. With no hesitation, this motherfucker would have gone to a whole different studio for more money. This news team wants to build up the tension. They want to build up the suspension. But most importantly, they know they have to build up fear. They want to make the viewers that are watching the news be afraid. They want them to be afraid for the sole purpose of getting those viewers to keep coming back so that they can follow up on the story for updates. This cougar lady is using the tactic of fear because she knows fear is a tool. It's a smart tactic and it's at the cost of putting people into a state of fear, but at least they'll be watching the news. So master that tool and use it. What the fuck am I doing now, dude? The next day, these detectives walk up to Lou's apartment. This lady wants a copy of the video footage he recorded because she doesn't believe anything that is coming out of Lou's mouth. He made a copy of the video footage without the part that clearly captures the perpetrators' faces and their license plate. So he uses that information to find those vatos on his own. Once he gets the address, he picks up Rick so they can have a stakeout, but Rick has a stupid fucking idea of calling the cops instead.
You gotta call the cops.
Where are you coming up with these dumbass ideas, Rick? So Lou explains to Rick they can make the big bucks and expand Lou's company that he has worked so hard to build. He praises Rick for his recent growth as an employee and promotes him to executive vice president of video news. Lou lets Rick decide his own raise. Yes, this is your moment, Rick. No, 100 is too low.
70,
No, we gotta hire.
75.
Higher, dude.
Agreed.
What are you doing?
What about more?
Not now.
Clearly, homie hasn't spent enough skill points on negotiation. Then they pull up to one of the criminals' house and stake the place out. There's a $50,000 reward that Rick is getting none of. Lou explains that they're gonna wait until the criminal goes into a more populated area to call the cops because he's probably not gonna surrender peacefully. So Rick knows that they're dealing with some dangerous ass shit. So he keeps on bitching. He wants half of the 50K, but Lou counters it with $10,000. Nah, fuck you. Lou feels like he had no other option than to give him what he wanted because Rick was threatening to tell the police about Lou withholding evidence from the cops. Hours later, one of the vagos comes out and they proceed to follow his ass until the vato picks up his compa. Lou is so focused. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. These fools pull up to a restaurant. Lou parks across the street, still undetected. He calls the cops to let them know where these wanted criminals are at. So he tells Rick to fuck off over there, but Rick's being a fucking pussy because he doesn't want to get caught in the crossfire.
What if I was obliged to hurt you for something like this?
See, that wasn't so hard.
Moments later, 2 cops show up and those 2 other cholos are shaking in their boots. Then 2 more freaking cops pull up and it's a party up in this bitch. Bro, this guy jumped out of the fucking window to get away. One of the criminals gets away, so now our boy Mysterio is in a car chase following him and the cops.
There's people dead in there!
Rick, that's not important right now, man. Focus. This is the whole GTA mission right now. I can't believe they haven't hit a car yet. Dude, Rick is fucking terrified right now. Thank God, bro, the fucking Challenger survived that. Whoo! Can you imagine if that shit got wrecked? Make sure you have A1 driving skills in case you're like in, I don't know, in a car chase or I don't fucking know. It'll save your life. But not Rick's! Lou tricked them on getting a close angle on the criminal, but the dude was still alive. And then he has another shootout with the cops. He instantly got his shit wrecked. Lou slowly walks up to Rick and they both have a heartfelt conversation about the sick ass shit they just went through. He tells him he doesn't want to jeopardize his company's success to an untrustworthy
Employee.
Damn, called you a bitch. Employees are dispensable. You can't have them take away your bargaining power. R.I.P. Rick. These kinky motherfuckers are honestly meant for each other because they can't seem to find a single fuck to give about all the lives that were lost. Also, it turns out that the story wasn't just a random home invasion.
It was a drug robbery.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Why are we still here?
This detective lady is trying to connect Lou to the investigation. She thinks everything he has said so far is a lie.
You left your dead partner.
The ambulance has arrived. They're trained professionals.
See, that wasn't so hard.
These bitches ain't got shit on our boy. With that shit out of the way, our mans was able to grow and expand his business to another level and hire more dispensable employees. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to be a part of this journey with me. I promise you I won't be anything like Lou because I will never ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself.